Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Cardano ADA. Right now we do see a $2.83 price point with a 4.05% increase in just the last week. However, the last 24 hours has remained a little bit on the bullish side of things, seeing a 2.61% increase, continuing to see the market actually kind of push back against Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the decrease, as well as so many other, really just altcoins across the board, are increasing. 11% on VeChain. We have Chainlink up 7%. We have FTX token, or FTT, up 20%. So a lot of coins doing very, very well right now. And I want to jump back into Cardano and talk about the end of the month. So we could see that 100% increase continue on to 200 or 300% because of obviously a lot of big dates coming. We're going to mention those dates, kind of jump into the news. Obviously, a lot of news regarding Cardano as we get closer to smart contracts public release. We see a 113.79% increase in the last month. Absolutely massive. Seeing some stabilizations before increases, and that could be yet another stabilization that we're seeing right now before yet another increase. A lot of people talking about resistance levels and pullbacks that, like I said, may be taking place in the next couple of weeks. So I did do some TA. We're going to talk about that closer to the end of the video, so stay tuned for those price predictions for the end of the year and the end of the bull market. So to start off, guys, we do have a lot of news and information to cover today. We're going to start with the first tweet, going to be one of my own, actually, and it's going to be Cardano never fails to impress. I'll see you guys at $3 ADA. So obviously a lot of people kind of happy about this because we are on this increase. I actually tweeted this out about $2.10, I believe, so we are still closer than, not to that $3 ADA. I think we are going to reach $3 ADA before smart contracts come out. Obviously not financial advice, as I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. However, it's definitely looking like a very good opportunity to do so. Cardano ADA announced for smart contracts to be released September 12th, 2021. Imagine where this brings us in 2022. Another tweet, if you guys aren't following me, Crypto Profit YT on Twitter. A lot to talk about when it comes to Cardano, and we continue forward with September 25th and 26th being Cardano Summit 2021. 7 events, 20 local meetups, and dozens of discussions taking place in both physical and virtual worlds and covering all aspects of Cardano universe. This is going to be one of their largest events ever, and they actually say it's going to be their largest event ever, so it's not going to be one of the largest events. It should be the largest event ever for Cardano. And we see a lot more things to talk about. So Ada Whale actually tweeted something I thought was pretty interesting. So Cardano is like a 3,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, and it's slowly being assembled. Others have finished their 50-piece Mickey Mouse puzzle in 5 minutes and are snickering that they can't even tell what Cardano's puzzle is, and it'll probably never be finished. So it's actually a fairly good analogy there, seeing that we are putting a lot of pieces together, governance and scaling to come after smart contracts. These seem to never have, never-ending upgrades, and I think that's something a lot of people should actually be happy about. Upgrades that are coming to this network to make really one of the most robust networks ever, one of the most robust ecosystems that has ever been known on crypto, really in the crypto space altogether. I want to jump, though, into Input Output HK's tweet. Our recently announced bug bounty program allows anyone to review Cardano node and wallet backend code to stress test it and identify potential vulnerabilities. We also have another tweet here. We're delighted that an IOHK proposal addressing the problem of offline transactions has been selected as one of the 15 finalists for the Global Central Bank Digital Currency Challenge. So it's great to see these kind of things come out. Obviously a big update here, and it talks about the MAS announces 15 finalists of the Global CBDC Challenge. Over 300 submissions from 50 different countries received. So people all over the world are trying to, get involved, and, definitely a good thing to see happening. We have a couple more, tweets, as well as website, really, articles to jump into. So we have midweek repo update. As we edge ever closer to smart contract development or deployment, Cardano code forges continue to burn bright. 2,867 GitHub commits this weekend counting. Bookmark this excellent resource to follow the latest code commits. So this is actually huge. You can see more than ever updates continuing to flow in. We only have a few days left until the 12th, and a lot of people are very, very excited about that. I do want to jump into one last tweet, and then we'll jump into those articles. So Singularity Net's AGIX token, or AGIX token, will officially migrate to Cardano next week. The ERC20 converter will be used for that. Congrats to the migration on the platform of the future. Who will be next? So this is actually big, showing that, there could be multiple tokens making this migration when Cardano does have smart contracts released. There will be other tokens, and there will be many of them, in my opinion, with the upgrades coming to Cardano's network and ecosystem, and as it continues to obviously grow and evolve. We have a lot more to talk about, though, regarding Cardano's ADA, seeing record weekly inflows ahead of the upcoming Alonzo network upgrade. So we talked about this last week, I believe, in one of our Cardano updates. Inflows into ADA-backed products hit a record 10.1 million in the week to August 27th, according to CoinShares. Ether saw 17.2 million in inflows, while Bitcoin experienced its 8th week of outflows. So we are seeing just absolutely huge inflows continuing to come in, and it doesn't really seem to have stopped, last week. We are still seeing a lot of inflows coming in. Obviously, like we said, it actually beat up on Bitcoin last week. So we have a lot to talk about when it comes to the expected pullback and hopefully another rally soon. So a lot of people are expecting a pullback all the way to ideally $2.25 or $2.55 before the next rally to ideally $3.25 and $3.75. So from there, I can expect even more significant correction. Fast forward, and ADA top the same day reached $2.47 and $2.50. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, like I said, we jumped all the way up to $2.97, seeing that all-time high here just in the last couple of weeks. There are people saying a bunch of different things in TA. I'm not going to give you really my opinion, besides the fact that these dates are coming. A lot of people, can't really predict what's going to come TA-wise when it comes down to hype and news, buying and selling. That's going to be all about experience, understanding that, buying the hype and selling the news is something a lot of people do. However, with staking being such a, prominent thing in Cardano, this ecosystem that continues to grow and really just show dominance, I'm not sure we're going to have a massive, massive drop after smart contracts is released. So I'm not going to give you guys my exact thoughts, but I do want to say by the end of the year, I think we're still in a position to reach all-time highs. So $3 to $5 by the end of the year at the very, very least. Remember, that's a very, very conservative price prediction, obviously almost already at $3, but I've been kind of sticking with that price prediction because $5 is on a fairly high side of what we could see by the end of the year. I think there's definitely a lot of opportunities to even see more than that, but by the end of the bull market part 2, I am going with a $7 to $10 price point. We've talked about that prior in, really just past videos, talking about $7 to $10 is, like I said, that price target or price range that I could definitely see, coming in the near future. I will say, guys, we try to keep you guys up to date with Cardano as well as so many other altcoins on the channel every single day. So make sure to quickly like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. A lot to talk about when it comes to Cardano. I'm going to continue to give you guys these dates as well as talking about really what kind of they're doing to stay really up to date when it gets to Cardano, ADA, and smart contracts released. Obviously, a lot going on development-wise. As we see, a recently announced bug bounty program going to be huge for the program as a whole, as ecosystem continues to grow. But the big thing is, like I said, as we edge closer to smart contract deployment, Cardano code forges continue to burn bright. 2,867 GitHub commits this week and counting. That's a massive amount of GitHub commits, and we are continuing to see Cardano updates every single day. If you actually go to cardanoupdates.com, you can see more. So I will say, guys, as well, before we end this video, Crypto Profit YT on Twitter if you want to follow me there. And then also I have a Patreon down in the description below. I give you guys market updates. I also talk a lot about pre-sale opportunities, ICO, IDOs, and obviously low market cap picks for those 10x to 100x opportunities. Try to give you them all there first before making a video about it. So thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next one.